Lindsey Stirling. I have heard the name here and there throughout the years, but I don't think I've watched a single video from her until now. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name's Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. Some of you may be saying, about time. I've recorded more than 2,000 videos and I'm just now getting into Lindsey, so I'm going to read here. Lindsey Stirling is an American violinist, songwriter, and dancer. She presents choreographed violin performances in live and music videos found on her official YouTube channel, which she created in 2007. Stirling performs a variety of music styles from classical to pop and rock to electronic dance music. Now that's interesting. EDM, I'd like to see that in violin. Born September 21st, 1986, she is 38 years old, from California. Did she ever participate in like America's Got Talent or a show like that? Maybe that's where I saw her. I don't know, but today's the day. So this music video came out a few days ago and I wanted to get to it. So it's Unfolding, featuring Rachel Platten. Official music video. Now who's Rachel? There's so much. I have to do the research, guys. I have to know what I'm getting into. Looks like an actress. She's an American singer, songwriter, and author. After releasing 2 albums independently in 2003 and 2011, she signed with Columbia Records in 2015 and released her mainstream debut. You cut me off there, Wikipedia. She looks like an actress. Okay. Well, now we watch. I think that'll do. All right, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Feel free to check out my Patreon. You can sign up for free. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. And let's go.
Try not to feel what you're feeling, but trust me regardless. Feel what you feel when it gets you, there's no way to stop it.
So that's like Lindsey. It's Rachel.
Working hard for just a little, but it's like sometimes you think it'd be easier if you were heartless. And the hardest part is keeping your heart open. I know you really wanna do is hide that key inside yourself and close it. Sometimes the pain of all the hard times is just trying to lead you to the good life. So don't even bother trying to hold tight. You're unfolding. Even the darkest of the dark nights knows that the dawn is going to make light. So don't even bother trying to hold tight. You're unfolding. You don't like change, but the changes are destined to happen. Just like a rose in the sun with your petals unraveling. And it comes without a warning. Tears in your eyes, it starts pouring. Oh, wrapped up in my bed, it's so sad you miss out on your magic. And the hardest part is keeping your heart open. I know you really wanna do is hide that key inside yourself and close it. Sometimes the pain of all the hard times is just trying to lead you to the good life. So don't even bother trying to hold tight. You're unfolding. Even
There is a lot to say about this one. I hope you guys stay for the commentary. First things first, we hit the like. I will now subscribe, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. Where do I start? First time seeing Lindsey, first time seeing Rachel. The violin here makes all the difference. I mean, it may seem obvious, but if you didn't have the violin, it would just sound like a very stereotypical, common pop song that you hear on the radio in terms of structure. Like, nothing crazy there. Same tempo, same things that I've heard many, many times. But having the violin, it just gives it that extra special touch, almost magical, and paired up with this music video, right? Which at the core, it's kind of simple. Like, they're just in a studio. You can even see it, right? They're not afraid to hide that it's in a studio, and maybe that's part of the charm. It's like, hey, this is what you can do, right? You don't have to get crazy. You don't need all this. Just, rent out a space and get creative with it. Very feminine overall, and I mean this in a way that's like, the whole song comes from the perspective of a woman, I feel like. And you know what's funny? When she's, well, funny, but like, I don't know. She says something about the key, right? The key in your heart, you kind of want to keep it to yourself. You don't want to open up. And the whole point of it is unfolding, like the man or well, it could be a partner, whatever. We don't know for sure if it's referring to a man, but like the partner can open up. They're unfolding, and throughout that's what it feels like. They're opening up. There's a song by Dax. Highly recommend you check him out. DAX, Dax, called Narcissist. And the chorus goes like, the key to your heart opens up a place I'm not safe in. It's something like that. I'm not a singer, by the way, but it's one of my favorite songs from him. And this song feels almost like a follow-up to that song, because for him it's like the opposite. Like he's closing his heart. He's throwing away the key, or like the girl that he was with threw away the key. So he's really kind of hurt. He's doesn't want to do anything with women. And then here is like, nah, the opposite. It's like the next chapter to that song. I don't know. I just feel like there might be a correlation between that song and this song in terms of meaning. So feel free to check it out. There's a lot of dancing here. Very dainty, right? Very almost like ballet. You have, the classical aspect of it. A very long dress. And it looks even cartoonish. I guess that's maybe the word. Or just like typical of a princess, right? We're seeing a lot of imagery here that represents feminine aspects. The colors, the flowers, the dress, the dancing, right? Like to me, it's at the core, that's what the video is about. It feels very, girly, but not in a negative way, and nothing like that. It's just, that's what I'm saying, like from a perspective of a woman. And Rachel's voice, wow, very nice, mature, a good tone. Reminds me of Natasha Bedingfield. I think that's what it reminds me of. I don't know, I have so many singers in my head, but I really enjoy her voice and the symbolism, right? Wrapped up in like drapery, in folds and fabric, and she's slowly unfolding. And throughout the video, this is pretty cool actually. They keep changing the painting. I think the more it goes on, the more painted she is, and like the more decorated, because it starts off completely white, right? I like the concept here. It's strong, right, and clear to see. So there's a plot to the video. It's not just randomness. So this is how she starts off, and this is how she ends. So throughout, she was gaining more paint, more flowers, and that could represent I don't know, courage, what's the self-esteem, or confidence. I don't know, but she's gaining something throughout, and I like the connection between the two females here. We don't see anyone else. It's just basically her on her side of the studio and Rachel on her side. The colors throughout, very nice, right? Kind of, what's the word here? Like not super saturated or anything, just enough to give it a touch of color, because most of the environment here is white, but they just kind of, sprinkle in there like flowers, like, like I said, fabric, like this kind of thing. So it's a very nice video. It's a very nice song. The violin here is the top, the peak, and it kind of grows on you at the beginning. I was like, this kind of sounds just like a pop song, right, for the radio. But the violin, it goes to your heart, and you kind of get attached to it. And by the end, it's like, yeah, come on, bring it in. It's like you're hugging the violin. You're friends now. So that's how I feel about it. If you guys have more suggestions for these two musicians, feel free to comment down below. Hit the like, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.